Good evening. Earlier this afternoon, a female teenager reported that a pickup truck had followed her home from a bus stop in Katuitt. The pickup is described as a reddish-brown, older model, four-door or extended cab pickup truck with rust around the front wheel rubber. The victim reported that the male subject exited the truck and attempted to pull her inside the truck. The suspect is described as a white male, approximately 5'10" to 6 feet, thin build, with short, dark, brownish gray hair. The victim was able to get away from the suspect and notify the Barnstable Police Department. If you have any information concerning this incident, please call the Barnstable Police Department Detective Division or the Barnstable Police Department Patrol Division. The numbers are 508-778-3820 or 508-775-0387.
And can you talk a little bit about how she was able to free herself and get away?
The suspect exited his truck, stopped next to her, exited his truck, grabbed onto her. She was able to fight him off and run to her home.
So she took evasive action then?
She did. She did. She defended herself.
So we had heard that the man actually punched her in the face.
She was struck by the suspect. That's correct.
So he did strike her in the face. And what did she do? I mean, I think an average person would be stunned, but you've got a 16-year-old young lady who had the wits about her, not only to realize that somebody's following her, but to get away. To just walk us through that a little bit.
She did a great job. She kept her composure, she defended herself, and she got right back to her home.
So after she was able to free herself from him, then she ran home and called 911, or did she go to a neighbor's house? Or?
She ran to her home and notified the police department.
Has this pickup truck been seen in town? Obviously you're looking for this guy. Any sightings, anything at all so far? Any hits?
We have a number of leads that we're working on. We've received a lot of phone calls regarding these reddish brown pickup trucks, and we're working at this point to work through those leads.
Sure, I think this is obvious, but what's your opinion on the dangerousness of a suspect that not only would approach somebody, but would actually put their hands on that person?
Any suspect that would put his hands on a young child is extremely dangerous.
So he saw her getting off the bus and followed her in the truck first, right?
We're not sure if he saw her getting off the bus. At one point she was walking home from her bus stop and she noticed that this pickup truck was driving slowly behind her. So it's unclear when he first saw her.
And when he got out of the vehicle to get his hands on her, that's when he punched her?
There was a struggle. They both struck each other and she was able to free herself and run home.
And was there also some information that the truck may have had out-of-state license plates?
Yes, well, the victim couldn't be sure about the license plate.
Possibly.
Possibly out of state. It's unclear right now which state the truck is from.
And we did speak with some neighbors. They said that the police were walking around looking at a work site because they think maybe this guy had maybe a painter of some kind.
Well, we just thought that since it was a pickup truck, older model, we thought that it might have been a contractor or some type of work vehicle. So we were trying to determine if any of the residents in the area were having work done at their home that day.
So you've had a number of phone calls, a number of leads, but nothing concrete.
We have detectives who are actively out there following up on these leads.
Would he have any facial? Was the punch that or how did she injure him? Would there be any outward signs that he would be injured in some way?
It's unclear where she struck him. She just defended herself and did an excellent job and ran back to her house.
What are you telling people tonight, sir? What's your advice for folks in the general area?
If you have any information as to who this suspect may be, please call the Barnstable Police Department.
Do people need to be careful, obviously?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
How concerning is it for your department? I mean, it's not the busiest time yet here on the Cape, and someone's just getting off the school bus.
It's very concerning. As I said earlier, anytime a suspect would put their hands on a young child, we consider them very, very dangerous.
Your name and rank for us?
Lieutenant Michael Clark.
E on the end or no E?
No, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.